First, let's save the file. We need to save the file as, let me go retrieve it. When I open the file, I need to enable editing. And then I need to save the file. File, save as. And I'm going to save it on my desktop just so that it's easy. And I'm going to replace it. Now, it opened up in the documentation, but we're not going to start working there. We're going to work in the admission and analysis. And the first thing it says to do, I need to get the instructions. And I'm just going to minimize this. There you go. So I can just make these side by side so you can watch what's happening at the same time that we're working. And I'm going to reduce this down a little bit. There, I think you can see everything now pretty easily. And the first thing they want us to do is save the file from 1 to a 2, and I did that. Notice I just made the 1 a 2. I didn't type the EXLS. That's just to let you know that you're working in Excel. You would never ever type .xlsx. You would always just make the 1 a 2. So down in the project steps, let's go ahead and click in A1. They want us to type Northwest Hospital. Now I'm working through this because some of you I see are missing things, and I have a feeling if I don't show you how to do it, you'll never know how. So I'm just making a video here so you can see. So we're going to type Northwest Hospital, and the next one is going to be admissions. And I'm not wanting to use the autofill, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep typing. And then they're asking us on step 3 to change that to a 12, from a 20 to a 12. So then I'll press enter. And then in C10, they're asking us to type 28,835. And I'll press enter. And in 5, they're wanting us to use the fill handle here and fill down through 10. Notice I'm changing this. It goes from this big fat arrow, which is highlights, to the 4 arrows, which is causing me to, I can move things in this cell. If I clicked on this, I could actually move this. Or this little black thin arrow, which is the fill handle. And I'm filling it right on down. And then in B11, they're wanting us to sum. Now for me to sum, I'm going to go ahead and maximize this screen. And the sum is found here in Auto Sum. Notice the drop down has many different ones, but I'm just going to click on Sum. And see the little highlighted dots as they go around. If that's what I want, then I just press Enter. And that check mark up there is Enter. That way it stays in the same cell I'm working in. Then I take my mouse into a little thin plus sign and fill across. That's my fill handle. And now I'm going to go back and click Save real quick, and then move back over here and resize the screen. And we're going to come down and edit the text. And I'm just going to click up here in front of the A and type the word projected. And then I'm going to click Save again. And I'm going to scroll down just a little bit so we can tell how far it is we're supposed to be working. And then we need to enter this information in these cells. So in the cell B20 is where we're going to start. And we're going to enter the value 30,277 and then press Tab, and 31,791 and press Tab. 33,380, press Tab, and 35,000 and 49 and press enter this time. And they're asking to come back over here in the F15, which we're on 9 now. And again at the bottom we're going to make that the fill handle, and we're going to fill straight on down. And it told us to fill down into 21, so I need to come on down. So I must have missed this one here that told us oh, yeah, I did. It's just we're doing it now. In B21 we're going to sum. So again I'm going to maximize that so we can easily see it's in the editing on the home. If you're trying to find it, it's on home ribbon all the way down here underneath editing, and just click on it, and then you can press enter, the check mark, go down and get your plus and fill across, and you can click save. And I'm going to resize it so we can see the instructions and the file again at the same time. And then we're going to hide the grid lines. So if we do that, to hide grid lines, we need to go into view, and we're going to click on the grid lines here, and that removes it. And I'm going to click save. And I believe the next one said that it was the instruction 12, just change it to landscape. So I'm going to go ahead and take it to page layout, orientation, landscape. And then the last one said it wanted us to, I'm going to go to view and see where it says page break preview. I'm going to click on that, and it just changes its appearance 100%, and click save. And now if you will upload that in SAM, choose your file, and I told you I saved mine on the desktop, and I saved it in my file, Excel file. And if I click on project A and submit it, I get the 3 green check marks. It means we're good to go. I need to look under report. Once I click under report, I can actually deselect these, and that just, if they turn gray or black, it means you've turned them off. And the only thing I'm looking at are projects now. And so if I check over here, I can see what we made. It's wanting to download. And I made a 96 out of 100. So let's go back and just look down here and see what happened. Why was it 96 out of 100? And if I read here, it says one or more cells in C21 through F21 do not contain the correct formula. So in B21, enter the formula that sums the range B15 to B20 and the autofill C21 to B21. So let me look back at my original file. So I'm going to go back, and in order to view this, I'm going to put it back to normal view. And then I can look here where it says B21, and it was supposed to sum. So did we have a typo in our numbers? That's what we got to look. And 20, 27, 21, 971, 33, 380, 35, 049. Okay, that's right. So now we're wanting to, in B21, enter a formula that sums the range B15 to B20. And that's what we did. If I click up here, it's B15 to B20, and it was supposed to fill all the way over to F21, and that's what I didn't do. We're supposed to fill that all the way over to F21. And then I click Save. And let's look at our example too. We have an example down here that we can look and see. Do we have the same answers? Okay, and now I'm going to remember I have to change this back now to page break view and save it. And now I'm going to upload it again in SAM. I have to go back to activity list. Of course, I have to check which one it is here, and we're going to do project A. Start, just like you. Choose my file, and then I'm going to be on desktop. Double click, submit, 3 check marks, reports. Here's the time let's see what our score will be this time. 100. So apparently I had filled down and I hadn't filled all the way across, and it caught it. So we have to make sure we do all the directions when it says to fill over. See, I didn't fill all the way over to F. I was filling down. I wasn't filling across through F, and it caught me. So now that you have 100 out of 100, I hope this example helps you on how to check if you missed something, how to go back and check it, and then how to upload your files. And I'll be doing these for all your projects. Let me know if you need any help.